Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. We've got the Virus Metal Greymon mat continuing to help us out, along with our Amplified Black Metal Garurumon helping us out. And that is because I bought another Resurgence box. I say another because the other two that I pre-ordered haven't come in yet. So I bought this one off eBay. I paid a little more than I should have, and that's because we're not going to open this one today. That's going to be starting in the next video. But the reason why it costs a little more is because they were selling it with this demo deck. And so I believe this is a half deck of the new Garurumon Ace deck. And I figured let's take a look at it. Because I'm kind of interested whenever they do demo decks or things like that. I always find that interesting. Apparently they made one for the original Gaia Red deck, where it was actually like a sheet, and you actually had to they had perforated cards that you actually had to punch out. So that's interesting. But I figure, let's take a look at this. Starting off, this is just a little piece of paper. This deck contains some identical cards. This packaging illustration may differ some from the final product. Bandai does not assume responsibility for the future value of cards. If you have questions, please contact us at the website for inquiry. When playing the Digimon card game for the first time, please check the rules page of the Digimon card game official website. Data use fees for sites access are responsible of the player. So yeah, some just normal stuff. I feel like some of it's I really wish they didn't have to say we're not responsible for the value of the cards, but that's kind of the world we live in now, where I feel like if they didn't say that, someone would complain. Anyways, starting off, we've got this normal Metal Garurumon Ace card. So this is not the foil. Oh, and look, if you look real closely, sample. That, I like that a lot. I do. I mean, there's something just cool to have something like this, where it's not an official release. This is not meant for resale. It says so right there on the bottom of the paper. And that's pretty cool. If this does take off, I do think this one will probably be worth something somewhere in the future. Simply because these are sample cards, are not meant for public distribution. I think it's pretty cool. I may pick up a second box if I can ask the guy, hey, can you include the red deck as the freebie? Because I say freebie, but it was an extra $10. But could you include the red deck as the other one? Because if so, I will most likely buy another one from him. I'll end up with 4 boxes of this, which is way too much. As we saw with the classic collection that I ended up with 4 boxes of. But all right, let's start with Metal Garurumon Ace. Are any of these? We do have some babies. Okay, so they're up next. So we'll look at the Garurumon Ace, and then we'll go into the babies, and then we'll start from the normal progression. 6 play costs, 3 Digivolution costs, 11,000 DP. Digivolve 5 with Garurumon in its name for a cost of 3. So that's any Garurumon, because normally it is just 3, but you could go from a blue Garurumon to a purple. In the hand, counter Blast Digivolution, one of your Digimon may Digivolve into this card without paying the cost. When Digivolving, by trashing up to 3 cards in your hand, gain 1 memory for each card trashed. When attacking, once per turn, you may trash 1 card in your hand to delete one of your opponent's Digimon of the lowest level. And then Ace, Overflow -4. When this card would move from the battle area or under card to another area, lose 4 memory. I mean, I like the Blast where it gets to come out as a counter. That's pretty cool. The trashing, normally I'm not for it, but being a purple card, it works. Because purple do like trashing cards. I will say, like, looking at it immediately, like, this card is not available in official tournaments. So these cards are officially, like, you cannot use them, even as proxies in official tournaments, which makes sense, I suppose, because they want you to buy product, not use freebie product in a tournament. And you get 3 copies of that. We then got this sample Sunamon. Again, all of them have that. I love this. I love how it says sample. That is super cool to me. When attacking, if you have 6 or fewer cards in your deck, or 6 or fewer cards in your hand, draw 1 card. That would be terrible. If it's like 6 or fewer cards in your deck, draw more cards. All right, so this is number 1. That was number 12. So we get 4 copies of this. There's a new little egg logo up top. I don't believe we've seen that. No, we haven't. Like, there's one of the ones from RB, and it doesn't have the egg up in the corner. I wonder, let's see. Going back to this one, I don't know. Like, I'm wondering if the rings mean something. But we get 4 copies of this in this demo deck, which they're great, but because they can't be used in official tournaments, I think that unless you go to an actual Bandai tournament, like regionals or something like that, I think it would be fine to put these in most local tournament settings. Because I don't feel like very many people would have a problem with it. Like, either it would mean that they're a new player, or like, hey, I haven't gotten this card yet, I'm using this as a proxy. And I feel most people would be chill with it. It would only be like the true cutthroat, I'm here for the prizes type people that'd be like, no, you're breaking rules, don't allow it. And I mean, great thing about this card is when attacking, if you have 6, it doesn't say once per turn. So if you manage to attack with it, unsuspend, attack with it, unsuspend, attack with it, and you started with like 3 cards, you're going to end with 6. Like, it's as many times as this thing attacks, you're going to get to draw a card. That's pretty neat. It isn't optional, though, so like if you're running low on cards, you still have to do it. Minor downside. We got this Elecmon. 3 play costs, 0 digivolution costs, 2,000 DP. On play, draw 1 card from your deck, and then trash 1 card in your hand. No inherited effect. That's standard. Nothing crazy. I want to say we saw this one before somewhere. Maybe in the RB. We get 4 copies of him. We got Gabumon. 3 play costs, 0 digivolution costs, 1,000 DP. Digivolve 0 from Sunamon. Start of your main phase, if your opponent has a Digimon, gain 1 memory. That's fairly easy. And inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card in your hand. Okay, again, works with the purple playstyle. Nothing crazy here. You get 2 copies of him. We got Gatsumon, 4 play costs, 0 digivolution cost, 4,000 DP, has retaliation, and your turn, when this Digimon attacks an opponent's Digimon, lose 2 memory. So this is going back to the way old blocker, kind of, where it's like, when it attacks, lose 2 memory. It doesn't have blocker, though, so really you're trading 2 memory to take out one of their big suspended fellas, which, that's a fair trade to me. I would do that. We get only 1 of him. Okay. We got Bakamon, 4 play cost, 2 digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Has the blocker ability, and no inherited ability. It's also got the Poyamon, I believe is what his name is, right there. That's pretty neat. Again, I like the sample all over these cards. You get 2 copies of him. You've got Garurumon, 6 play cost, 2 digivolution cost, 5,000 DP. Digivolve from level 3 with Gabumon and same for a cost of 2. Security, you may play 1 Gabumon or 1 Tamer card with Mad in its name from your hand or trash without paying the cost. When digivolving, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card in your hand. Inherited effect, when attacking once per turn, draw 1 card, then trash 1 card in your hand. So the security is kind of interesting to let you, like, this one gets out, and then it's like, play a Gabumon or a Tamer Mat from your trash or hand. That's nice. That allows you to do that. I don't think it works with the Gabumon Bond of Friendship, because that one's like a full name. It doesn't say you may play one card with Gabumon in its name, so it's not going to work like that. But yeah, otherwise, not terrible. Again, you would want to play it in a Gabumon kind of deck. I do like to have like this now. That means you could run a multicolor deck for a single evolution line, which would be kind of cool. We get 4 copies of that. Next we got Weregarurumon. 8 play cost, 3 Digivolution cost, 8,000 DP. Digivolve from level 4 with Gabumon in its name for a cost of 3. When attacking, once per turn, by trashing 1 card in your hand, unsuspend this Digimon. Inherited effect, when attacking, once per turn, by trashing 1 card in your hand, delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon. Okay, well here we go. This one, in combination with Sunamon, they work perfectly together, where you attack with Weregarurumon, and then you discard a card from your hand to unsuspend this Digimon. Or like, essentially, you would attack, do you have less than 6 cards? Yes, draw a card. After it's done, trash a card, unsuspend. Attack again, you still have less than 6 cards, draw another card, unsuspend. Attack, less than 6 cards, draw. So you could, if the 8,000 body was enough to beat through their entire security stack, just wipe them out that way. That is pretty wild. I believe that's probably why it's such a low attack power, because that would be a broken combo on a Mega. That said, like, you could pump this up if you did like a red purple or something like that and got its DP up high enough to just swing through all of its security. And we get 4 copies. And then it'd be the Metal Garurumon Ace, which we've looked at. Then got Mat, 4 play costs, start of your turn. If you have 2 or fewer memory, set it to 3. All turns, when one of your effects trashes a card in your hand, by suspending this Tamer, gain 1 memory. Security, play this card without paying the cost. I mean, again, I love those 2 fewer, set it to 3 cards. Those are beautiful cards in my opinion. Put 2 of them in any deck, it'll make it run so smooth. Don't go any higher, which in the sample deck we do only get 2, but that's perfectly fine. We've then got this Lament of Friendship, 3 play cost. While you have a Tamer with Mat in its name, you may play this card without meeting the color requirements. Main, return 1 Digimon card from your trash to the hand. Then 1 Digimon card with Gabumon in its name gains on deletion. Play this card without paying the cost until the end of your opponent's turn. Security, activate this card's main effect. Yeah, so you're getting to get cards back from your trash. Then you get a Gabumon or a Garurumon that pretty much can be deleted. Oh god, that is... So yeah, going back to what we were saying before with Sunamon and Weregarurumon. Weregarurumon attacks, beats through a security, discards a card, unsuspends, suspends, Sunamon activates, beats through another card. If at some point, like, you could have played this ahead of time, like, oh, I've got a Mat, play this down. This Garurumon now has the ability. So yeah, you've got this guy out, kind of like this. You play out Lament of Friendship. Weregarurumon attacks. We draw a card. We discard a card to unsuspend at the end of the attack, and we get to keep doing this. And then at some point, because of the 8,000 body, most likely something in security is going to kill it. But because on deletion, Play this card without paying the cost. It gets deleted. All the stuff underneath it is going to go away, but that rare Garurumon is going to come back. That is pretty wild of a combo. We're going to see some shenanigans with that, I'm sure. So that's pretty cool. We got one of those. And we got Batty Blow. 4 play cost. Main, delete one of your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon. Security, activate this card's main effect. This is alright. It's not crazy. I mean, it's a level 5 or lower, but meh. It would stop your opponent from doing shenanigans if you're doing a mirror match. So yeah. And that's the entire demo deck. I don't know what the full deck list looks like. I haven't looked that up. Looking at this, like 4 copies of Electmon seem correct. 2 copies of Gabumon. I'm going to guess it's going to go up to 4, maybe? We only got 1 of Gatsumon. I think that's going to go up to 2. Bakumon. Maybe we stay at 2. There's either going to be 2 more level 4s, I think, or we're going to stay... or we're going to get 2 more of them. Like, either 2 more or 2 different. We got 4 Garurumons, it seems right. We've got 4 Were-Garurumons. I'm thinking that there's going to be a second ultimate in the deck. We got 3 Metal Garurumon Aces. I don't know if we're going to get a 4th. My guess would be either that, or we would get a level 7, because it does have a space for, like, inherited stuff. So maybe we get a level 7. Mats, I don't know, because for a while they went down to 0 tamers. They're trying to get tamers back. Maybe they put it back up to 4. Not sure. We're definitely going to get another Lament of Friendship in the deck, I feel. We might get another 2 Batty Blows. We're definitely going to get another option card, because having only 3s and 4s, I feel like maybe we get a lower cost one and maybe we get a higher cost one. Because normally in the demo decks, there is ones that's really low, and then there's ones that are really high to allow for better play styles. Because as is, if you don't have a Digimon to play, like having only a level 3 or 4 option card, not a great option. No pun intended. Let's see. So we got the 4 eggs. How many were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we've only got 7, so we're definitely going to get probably 2 more Gabumon. So that would put us up to 9. Another Gatsumon would put us up to 10. I feel like 12's a good spot, so we might get a couple more there. Level 4s, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel like we're going to get 3 to 4 more. Like either these are going to be at 8 or 10, somewhere around there. We got the Garurumons, which we got 4, like I said. There's not going to be just one in the deck. I feel like we'll get a second one in there. Metal Garurumons, not sure. Yeah. But there we go. This is the demo deck. Super cool. I'm going to pretty much put this back how it came in, because this is just an awesome thing. Like, again, I love that sample. Like, I don't even know how you were supposed to get these. I don't. Because if I had heard that they were putting out sample decks, I would have run to try and get them. But there we go. That's the sample deck. Before we head out, as always, we got to do another card opening. And I've got a couple more of these left. Let's see. We got the Warzumanzemon. We still haven't gotten the Devamon. I would really like to get that one. Other ones, totally fine. As to what we could get. We are still shooting for that Devamon, because I just love Devamon. He's a cool guy. Let's see what we got. Yo, we got the Devamon! Ha! Very cool. Awesome end to this video. Getting the guy that I wanted. He is a 6 play cost, 1 Digivolution cost, 5,000 DP, has blocker, win attacking, lose 2 memory. He is from the 6 starter deck. No inherited effect. He's alright, I mean, but he's my boy Devamon, and I love that kind of like pouncing stance he's got. Very cool. Well, there we go. Join us next time. We're going to start opening the Resurgence booster. If you have any ideas for future videos, if you want to see me try and hunt down the Greymon deck, I was blanking on it. The red deck, the Greymon deck, leave it in a comment down below. Let me know if you really want to see me get one of those. If you enjoyed the video, give it a good old thumbs up. If you haven't, please do subscribe. We're getting very close to those 200 subscribers, which would be awesome. And always, until then, I will see you next time.